Are you okay now? No pain, I hope. You are undergoing pain, but you are able to manage. 50% mind, 50% body. That is a disease description. Like a light neck pain. Because of status daily for give after 80 or 77, 82, correct? Yeah, okay, right. Parents can visit any room. How they are communicating, you give assessment. Return assessment for the parents. At least one room extra. You have got the other room plus another room. Another got the other room. Thank you very much. Yes, ma. Say. What is this? Live?
Science club. No, sir. Science club. They have innovated this, sir.
Okay.
Light it, sir.
Oh, we should light this.
Yes, sir.
Where is the lamp?
No, sir. This is the lamp. You have to press it, sir. This one.
Here. This one.
This button.
This button.
Press and then. No, she press it. Long press, sir. Long.
You do.
Sir.
You are the next senior person. M-O-K-K-A.
It is a vanilla sponge covered with cream. It is made by
M-O-K-K-A.
Candle here.
Getting late, my parents are
It is a vanilla sponge.
Candle keep, sir. Candle keep, sir.
M-O-K-K-A.
Students.
Okay, you try, ma. You are sharper than us. Not a problem. This is also very good. I think it has gone wet. Yes. Now you try. Like that you can light. Working time, my parents, so if they want to go finish.
No, you start, Ram.
You continue. Not a problem. You start.
It's a fire paper.
Yes.
It's a fire paper or flash paper made by nutracellulose. It will not produce any hazardous. It is edible, but the applier alone you can eat.
You raise in your receipt. That's well done. Well attempted. You know one thing? Thomas Alva Edison failed 900 times. 900 times. Even his assistant has spent up. You are not failed. You have to do again. Okay, very nice. Yes. What I should do, ma? Cake cutting, huh? Okay. Okay, done. Receipt next one. Yes.
Welcome, one and all, Everwin Vidhyashram stands out. Science, emotion, mind so bright. Chemistry sparkles pure delight. From bubbles to robots, come and see the magic of chemistry. Medicinal wonders, seal and care. Forensic secrets, truth is there. Each and tells with taste and flair. Science is working everywhere. Cosmetics blend with shining hue. Textiles see great colors too. From thread to green, from lab to art. Chemistry beats in every heart. Aromas can fill up the air. Geographic links, nature's care. Polymer strong when they form. Changing our world in every norm. Robots rise with minds that gleam. Chemistry builds the future dream. Together we learn, together we grow. Everwin's Expo. Watch us go. Welcome, one and all. Everwin Vidhyashram stands out. Science, emotion, mind so bright. Morning, sir. Welcome to our big wonders. The public chemistry behind cosmetic beverages. Many people have their refreshing preference of soda, champagne, beer, or sparkling water. When you take a sip, the gas will disperse, the release gas becomes zero. You ever wonder how carbonation works? Here are some models that will help answer all your questions. Let's also enjoy a few fun activities and explore the enjoyment of chemistry together. History of beverages, soft drink, pop on open, ready to see CO2 in action, chilled cans are more bubbly, Diet Coke and Mentos experiment, CO2 escapes, soda balloon experiment. Bubbles and drinks, coffee chemistry, sugar leveling drinks, bubbling milk coffee, soda chemical story, coffee business tea, rethink your drinks, choose water. Finally, we conclude our expo with an exciting game that boosts everyone's knowledge.
Do you know what happens to a bubble when you touch it?
It is not pop easily. The water prevents film from breaking.
Good, well done. They make this
Yes, sir.
nice representation.
The first wine pot in the
Why
world
not
was
dark
created in China around 7000 BC by fermenting rice, honey and fruit. Similar to wine, the products were also around 7000 BC in present-day Macedonia, Iran. Nomadic herders were likely the first milk drinkers. Coffee was originated in Ethiopia, Africa, and exported to England and Nigeria. By the late 14th century, people used coffee in different ways to produce modern coffee.
That is wine and beer came as milka. Put together we make beer.
In 1809, soda water was born with a composition of water and sodium bicarbonate with a mixture of acids to form air bubbles. Do you know why bubbles are in rainbow color? Because of the light reflecting on it.
Oh, like reflecting on sprayer.
On the bubbles, sir.
After rain.
Like carbonated drinks are bottled at a high pressure which throws a large amount of carbon dioxide gas to dissolve it in a liquid. When you open the container, the high pressure inside is released and the gas pressure quickly drops to match the normal atmospheric pressure outside.
The lower pressure makes dissolved carbon dioxide unstable, causing it to rapidly escape the liquid as bubbles that we can see as fins and that we can hear it as pop.
When a soda can warmed up a bit or when the can is shaken, the extra gas is ready to come out. So when you open the can and release the pressure, push.
Do you know that bubbles love to float or sink?
Float.
Float.
What causes Coke to explode when
Float, how
metals
long? Any idea of a particular bubble? How long can it float? How many seconds? Many minutes?
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Because the bubbles has lower than the air.
I will follow it. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Actually,
Sometimes more. It lasts more. Okay, then.
What causes Coke to explode when Mentos are added to it? Mentos candies have rough porous surface filled with tiny bubbles. Carbon dioxide gas is dissolved in soda under pressure. When Mentos are added, carbon dioxide molecules rapidly form bubbles. Diet soda has a stronger effect because the artificial sweetness reduces the surface tension of water compared to sugar. This makes it easy for the carbon dioxide to liquid.
Is this called Mentos?
Yes, Mentos.
Mentos, I heard about chocolates, Mentos.
Mentos candies.
Candy. Okay, made of sweet sugar.
As Mentos candies are dropped into the Coke water, there is a sudden explosion seconds later, and the Mentos Coke fountain goes higher to the sky. Do you know what do the bubbles in the boiling water contain? Water vapor. Let's see the reaction here.
I thought it is gas. You say it's bubble. Correct? Bubbles also there. Oh, Mentos. Mentos make it. Great experiment. Live one. Good. Yes.
Reading sir, still gas in the bubbling temperature increases the solvent of carbon dioxide gas liquid, meaning more carbon dioxide to be dissolved.
When the can is opened, the pressure is released, allowing the dissolved gas to escape and form bubbles.
A cold drink would stay fixed longer because the carbon dioxide escapes more slowly in the cold liquid. In contrast, a warm can has less dissolved carbon dioxide to begin with, and the gas molecules have more energy to escape, leading to the faster loss of pressure. Do you know you can make a bubble that won't pop? And pop-up bubble sounds interesting, right? But yeah, you can make a truly bubble by adding ingredients like glycerin and construct bubble solution. You can make the walls of the room thicker and by reducing your pressure, and that's how you get a long-lasting bubble.
So the bubbles and carbon dioxide continues even now.
The baking soda and vinegar experiment works because an acid-base reaction between a paste, baking soda, vinegar and acid which produces carbon dioxide gas.
This reaction creates three new substances: water, a solid called sodium acetate, and carbon dioxide gas.
The carbon dioxide gas is what inflates the balloon because the seed system prevents it from escaping.
Do you know why you can't blow bubbles in space?
You can't blow bubbles in the vacuum of space.
Why?
Bubbles need outside air pressure to balance the pressure of the air
Without
inside,
pressure it cannot.
which is not present in the bubble. Let's all enjoy the experiment.
Quick. Yes. I will take. You want another bottle?
Look here.
Now you will cover it with balloon, correct? 1992 first year I started. Now you do. Where is Masapatini? Good try. No tension. Take time. Good. Balloon not good quality. Yeah. You got balloon.
Stop there.
I didn't cover properly. Good try. You call me again after finish. At that time I will come. Yes. Next. Yes.
Bubbles and fruit juices are mostly like to be caused by the yeast fermentation, which produces carbon dioxide gas, acid, comes the fruit attachment sugar.
What yeast?
Yeast fermentation.
Yeast. That yeast curd.
A byproduct of carbon dioxide gas is released as this.
Over time, other bacteria can also grow, which can make juice acidic and unpleasant. Do you know what makes bubble pop?
A bubble pops when something pokes like a dry finger or a sharp object.
Okay.
During roasting, complex chemical reactions break down the compounds in the green coffee beans, which creates flavor and generates carbon dioxide as a byproduct.
After roasting, a significant amount of carbon dioxide becomes trapped inside the bean structure. Darker tend to have more trapped gas because the roasting was more expensive.
When hot water meets freshly ground coffee, it rapidly accelerates the release of the trapped carbon dioxide gases. The rapid escape of carbon dioxide creates a bubbling effect on the surface. I have an interesting question for you. Is it possible to freeze a bubble?
Cannot.
Yes, as the temperature is cold enough, they can freeze the bubbles. The water in the bubbles will
That will be freezing temperature. Correct? The freezing temperature.
Introducing too much air or using a pour frothing technique can result in large animal bubbles. Fresh coffee beans release carbon dioxide during the brewing and mixing process, which appears as bubbles in the drink.
Why Amul Tata? Asa.
When air is forced into milk solids, molding them in one place to create. Do you know the theme of the classroom? Bubbles in chemistry. The chemical story of soda was on this production of liquid process. The word implemented temperature people process and not a word into the solving process. The soda is a carbonated beverage. This is a result of dissolving carbon dioxide gas, which is also the gas produced in the solvent process.
Carbon dioxide.
The soda and the carbonated drink refers to the dissolved carbon dioxide gas that makes it fizzy. This gas is dissolved in water under pressure. Coffee bean stores CO2 from the roasting process. When finely ground coffee is brewed with high pressure espresso, this CO2 is released into tiny bubbles.
These bubbles are stable by other compounds in the coffee, including oil and mineral iodines.
So bubbles everywhere.
These are caused by different sets of compounds, including tannins, proteins, and other substances.
Even bubbles stay when we are articulating. Correct?
These components are exposed to the oxygen and can be formed as bubbles, especially when the tea is agitated, such as pouring.
So let us say why these drinks with popular sodas and energy drinks contain a high amount of added sugar, sometimes as much as 60 grams or more per serving.
Beverages are in added sugar such as soda and fruit drink that contribute to weight and chronic disease when consumed in excess.
Be mindful of hidden sugars. These are often listed on ingredients just with the name Z and the OSE. This roast, fructose, glucose, maltose, and appear early on the list if there is a higher quality.
We think that it is public initiatives that encourage people to reconsider and choices. Let drink gravely. Sodas, energy drinks, and fruit drinks are examples.
Sugary beverages like soda, energy drinks, and certain other juices contains a large amount of added sugar. Yellow drink occasionally, low sugar drinks, diet sodas, and that represent juice.
High consumption of these drinks is linked to a chronic health problem. Stop this. Born green. Drink plenty of water. Siphon bubbles form when there is seawater.
Wait. Games.
Siphon bubbles form when waves irritate seawater containing high levels of dissolved organic matter such as proteins and fats from decaying algae or seaweed. These organic substances stabilizing the air bubbles that are trapped by the wave action, resulting further resonation phenomena that can indicate a healthy priority of the ecosystem.
Science is everywhere, sweeping wonder around us in the world. Today's discussion is about right answers, but it's about thinking deeply and exploring yourself. So get ready to stretch your brains. Let's roll the dice.
Somebody not be ready? No time for that. What is it? We have good activity. Nice. Very nice. Thank
and
you.
demonstration that reveal how tiny molecule can make such a huge difference in human life.
Modern medicine manufacturing. Yes.
Today we are going to explain the chemistry behind drug development. It starts from the understanding of the chemistry of human body and how molecules affect it.
What
It's
is
the creating of new medicines to treat diseases. Chemists identify a target molecule in the body usually called target because they can design a drug molecule in the body that can interact with the target. For example, antibiotics block bacterial enzymes. Computer-aided system and chemical synthesis help in creating these molecules in the lab. Today we are going to explain the chemistry beyond drug development. It starts from the understanding of the chemistry of human body and how molecules affect it. It's the creating of new medicines to treat diseases. Chemists identify a target molecule in the lab that can interact with that others. For example, antibiotics block bacterial enzymes. Computer-aided system and chemical synthesis help in creating these molecules in the lab. Once a drug molecule is designed, it goes through testing. First, chemists test how the molecule reacts with other substances. This is called vitro testing. In this,
What testing?
vitro testing.
Throat testing in the lab.
How the drug is absorbed, metabolized and excreted. This is called the pharmacokinetics. After testing, the drug is produced on a large scale using chemical synthesis and formulation chemistry. Tablets, injections or syrups are made of.
Thereafter it goes to quality control. Maybe.
These models show how chemistry is the drug development and discovery. If we are talking about medicine, we shouldn't forget about vaccine. A vaccine is a biological preparation that trains the immune system to recognize and fight against the pathogens without causing the action. So we can also take a great example as COVID-19, a pandemic that shook the whole world. Millions of people were affected and scientists worked day and night to find the solution. The solution was COVID vaccine. For example, Covishield and Covaxin. Here we dispute how vaccine works on people and this shows the importance of vaccine in our life. Vaccine is not just a medicine, it is a symbol of hope, science and survival. It is a
Life saving, yes.
Paracetamol works as a pain reliever and a fever reducer. It contains acetaminophen, which block chemicals that cause pain and fever.
aspirin works as reducing pain, inflammation and it prevents from the blood clots. It contains acetic salicylic acid.
Any tablet example for paracetamol?
There are so many examples.
When you have fever, what is the tablet you are taking most times?
Move and Volity both are the pain relief ointments used to treat joint pain and muscle pain. In chemistry, diclofenac and methyl salicylate that reduce inflammation by blocking prostaglandins. And menthol creates cooling effect that stimulates nerve endings.
We use mixed syrup on day-to-day life for cold, cough and congestion. In chemistry, it contains camphor, menthol, eucalyptus soil. It gives soothing and cooling sensation.
The problem is skin issue. Yes. You are finished? Finished? I should say anything more. Say.
Give nerve receptors, make breathing feel easier. ORS is used to replace lost salt and water in dehydration. In chemistry, it contains glucose plus NaCl plus KCl. Glucose helps in quick absorption of sodium and water in the intestine.
Oh, this contains sodium chloride also. Sodium chloride is a salt, no?
Yes, sir.
It contains salt too. Okay. Good knowledge. Yes.
Antiseptic purpose to kill the growth of germ on the own, like iodine solution, which oxidize the proteins of bacteria. Alcohol dissolves the cell membranes of microbes. The chemistry behind this is the chemical react with the microbial proteins by killing or interacting with. The purpose of antacid is to relieve acidity or indigestion. The common chemicals used in antacid like calcium carbonate, which helps to neutralize stomach acid, and magnesium hydroxide reacts with acid to form water and salt. The chemistry behind antacid is neutralization reaction. Bandages and plasters is used to cover wounds, prevent infection and stop bleeding. The chemistry behind it was some plasters have antiseptic coatings like zinc oxide. Zinc oxide contains antibacterial and healing properties. Burn cream and ointment is used for topical application on the skin, which can protect and heal. Did you know that many medicines we use today came from plants? Chemists modify.
Please.
This is a process where neutralization reaction, when we are pouring ENO and vinegar, it produces carbon dioxide which produces the bubbles. This is the process of neutralization.
Good attempt. Yes.
Did you know that many medicines we use today came from plants? Chemists modify these molecules to make them stronger, safer and easier to use. This is where medicinal chemistry plays a big role. Finally, plant-based compounds are made into pills, syrups and injections. Sometimes chemicals that are poisonous in large amounts can become life-saving medicines in the right dose. This is what the medicinal chemistry studies. For example, snake venom is very poisonous, but certain enzymes in snake venom are used to develop drugs which help dissolve blood clots in heart attack patients. frogs have very strong poison on their skin to protect them from predators. It's extremely toxic but research has found it acts on the same nerve receptors as some pain medicines.
Around done in pharmaceutical manufacturing. That's why you named the manufacturer, correct? Medical manufacturing. Lot of experiment. Beyond that, in Madhya Pradesh, children died. One of the consequent factors.
This shows that poison turned into medicine.
This is hydrogen peroxide. It can be used as a medicine for wounds.
Have you ever noticed that why some medicines are white, others are pink, yellow or blue? Medicines have colors not just to look pretty but to help, protect and control how they work in our body.
Chemistry is the reason. Color helps in identifying medicines and make them look attractive. Chemists use safe coloring agents like titanium dioxide, iron oxide and carbonate. Coating also protects the drugs from sunlight and make them look attractive.
Even the color of the tablets may be attributed.
So next time when you see a bright pink syrup or a yellow vitamin tablet, remember, chemistry adds color, safety and science to every medicine. Examples include Tartazine, Sunset Yellow, Brilliant Blue.
Some medicines are in the form of chewable or gummies. This makes the patient to take those medicines without water. Example, calcium gummies and iron candies. So you should find out these candies.
This is candy.
This is.
But looks similar, no? It looks similar.
Can you check, sir?
That's all, yeah.
We will give an extra service.
Pills or candy, correct?
Yeah, we should
Which
check.
which one candy I should say?
You should say which one is candy in between this.
Candy.
This one?
Yeah, sir, right.
Yeah.
So last time you can get the
Just for you.
I want 1,000 rupees, not this. Nice. Yeah.
Down big. Came.
Oh, very nice.
When we talk about the interesting thing called theobromine. Theobromine is a chemical substance that is found in chocolate chocolate. The word theobromine comes from the Greek root of one.
This is chocolate vending machine, correct?
Sir, you can make it.
Theobromine belongs to same chemical family as graphite, but it is milder. Theobromine is a purine alkaloid found in cocoa, tea and other plants appearing as white. Interestingly, not just found in sweet, it also has medicinal uses.
Firstly, theobromine is used as a cough medicine. Secondly, it supports confidence. Thirdly, it is useful in respiratory problems like asthma and breathing problems, but not used as a common medicine today because others are more effective. But still remains important in chocolate researches and natural medicine.
Not used.
Here there are some experiments. Here we have two test tubes. We fill the test tube with the vinegar. In one of the test tube we put the candy. In another we are putting the medicine. The medicine breaks and give the chemical reaction. The candy did not give any reaction. This shows the chemical reaction between the pill and the candy.
Chemical. In the candy, it is not there. In medical medicine, it works.
Have you ever wondered how doctors perform surgeries without pain? That's because of anesthesia. Anesthesia is one of the greatest discoveries in medical science. Anesthesia makes us insensitive to pain for a short while, making surgeries useful. This model conveys us about the anesthesia workstation. It's a machine that delivers a precise mixture of gases and vapor to maintain anesthesia. These tubes are connected to the endotracheal tubes of the patient during surgeries. Anesthetic that acts on a nerve system, especially the brain and the spinal cord. They block the transmission of nerve signals that carry pain messages. When these chemicals interact with nerve cell membrane, they slow down the movement of ions like sodium and potassium, stopping pain signals.
But we become unconscious. That okay. That brain cells through that nerve cells, pain disappears. But we become totally unconscious, but not dead. So how that anesthesia exactly works?
Sir, we give medicine, sir. So when we give anesthesia, the patient gets unconscious. So
What makes the patient
Sir, actually we have ventilator as well as carbon absorbent, sir. So this ventilator is used to give artificial breathing to oxygen to the patient, or we use this reservoir bag or known as the rebreathing bag, which we pump it to give artificial oxygen to the patient, sir. This one, when we take the carbon absorbent, we take the patient's unexhaled air and we mix it with the carbon absorbent to get the carbon dioxide that we do it, sir. So that's how anesthesia works, sir.
But normally they put anesthesia through the injection. Great anesthesia.
One of the interesting example, laughing gas, which is used in the modern medical field. Doctors make anesthesia work by
patient.
That is the part of the answer.
This chart tells us about the anesthetic doctors and medicine. This chart also tells us about the types of anesthesia used in the surgery.
Hemodialysis is a life-saving treatment for kidney failure where a machine cleans the body by removing waste products like urea, protein, excess water and excess salts. It works using the chemistry of diffusion and osmosis across a semi-permeable membrane.
The main chemistry behind this method is diffusion. Waste molecules like urea, protein, extra cables move from that high concentration to low concentration.
Excess water that moves across the membrane into the dialysate by osmosis because of the pressure and solute balance. Waste molecules moves from inside the tube bag into the surrounding fluid. The salt balance is short, osmosis helps in balance water content.
After some time, the blood inside tube becomes lighter. This represents clean blood returning to the patient's body. This model shows how hemodialysis works. Blood passes through a semi-permeable membrane, waste diffuse out into the dialysis fluid, and clean blood goes back to the patient's body just like an animal.
Do you know that the ocean are like a giant medicine factory? Scientists have discovered that many marine plants, animals, and microorganisms are like chemicals. They are used as medicine.
Medicine from ocean. That inside plants. That's great.
Scientists extract, purify, and analyze these compounds using chromatography and spectroscopy to study their structure and activity.
So the ocean is not only full of fish and coral, it's full of chemistry that can heal us. We must protect our marine life because it's a medicine that vanish forever.
So we should protect the environment in ocean also in order to have medicines continuously. There may be rare medicine which will not be available other than ocean. That is why we need to protect.
Every medicine we take must be safe, pure and effective. To ensure this, scientists use analytical techniques. These methods help to detect the amount of active ingredients, impurities and stability of drugs.
Chromatography helps separate and identify substances. In medicines, it is used to check the purity and identify compounds. For example, acid-based titration can be used to measure the strength of aspirin. Analytical chemists use such methods to ensure that every batch of medicine has the correct dosage.
You study this as a subject in analytical chemistry, for example. Is there a lesson for you? Have you studied it in this year or 2 years? No. In higher class. Because that is analyzing the chemical.
Spectroscopy tells us how molecules absorb or emit light. UV visible spectroscopy helps find drug concentration. Infraspectroscopy identifies chemical bonds between the molecules. NMR spectroscopy shows the complete structure of a drug molecule.
Today we are going to explain about chemistry and sanitize, an invention that protects us from harmful things. Have you ever wondered what's inside the small that keeps our hands germ-free?
The main ingredient in most hand sanitizer is usually made with ethanol and isopropyl alcohol. Alcohol is mixed with water, glycerol and hydrogen peroxide. Alcohol breaks down into proteins and lipids.
When these structures are destroyed, the germs lose their shape and texture. Sanitizer does not just sanitizer in easy steps.
So it contains alcohol too, correct?
Yes. Step 1. Add 70 ml of alcohol to a beaker. Step 2. Add 30 ml of aloe vera gel to the
They are still in
alcohol.
step 1. Step 3 you say.
Step 3. Pour few drops of glycerol and 2 to 3 drops of essential oil.
Do that fast. She is in a hurry. Very nice. Great. The brand sanitizer is called Everwin sanitizer.
Sir, you made it in lab, sir.
Enjoy doing. Enjoy, relax.
Sir, you can establish a pharmaceutical.
They all going to become scientists and doctors in future. That's the passion begins here.
Next step you tell.
But
Step
the problem
4.
is
Still
passion.
while using a clean rod. Step 5. Pour it into a small clean bottle.
Step last.
Oh, sir.
Okay. Good answer.
So this is for you.
Everwin sanitizer. Very nice. Everwin cleans us ignorance.
Have you ever forgotten to take a medicine? A small medicine dispenser is a device that gives you medicine just like an ATM gives you money. These machines are very useful in hospitals and pharmacies, ensuring that right medicine reaches the right patient at right time.
Right passion, right time. All right should be.
The ATM medicine machine stores different medicines in separate compartments. It uses a computerized system to dispense the exact dose based on the prescription. Many medicines are sensitive to light, temperature and moisture. The machine controls these conditions to keep the medicine effective. The machine stores different medicines and uses sensors, timers and computer programming to track which medicine is needed. These machines are helpful for elderly people or patients.
Famous medicines because you cannot load all prescriptions. famous brands like that.
This technology helps patients take their medicine
I think
correctly.
Sun Pharmaceuticals, no, they have their famous brand.
It shows how chemistry and technology work together to improve health.
Very nice. Are you working together? Yes, here. Traditional medicine manufacturing, modern medicine.
Traditional medicine is based on science. They provide valuable knowledge for health and research, but they are not without significant risk. Without knowledge to study and the standardized processes, traditional extraction, purification, and the preservation practices based on this related by contamination and resistance can cause adverse effects if taken in large doses.
Today's modern pharmaceuticals still follow the same chemical principles but with advanced tools and technologies. Nowadays, medicines look simple, faster.
Video can go there. You can go that side. Where here? You should show the close. When it was running, you should have taken close angle. You were not going. Make it run again. Make it on. Switch it on again. It was running so beautifully. That time you were not taking. Don't show me, ma. Don't show me. So show that everything. The running. Okay. Close angle is important. How hard they worked on it. It should be shown. No? Right, okay. When it operates next, who is the teacher here? You take a video when it runs again. Okay, right. Well done, children. Very nice. That's a great one.
The word geochemistry comes from Greek words geo, which means earth, and chemistry, which means study of substances. It originated in the 19th century when scientists began applying chemistry to understand geological processes.
Victor Moritz, 1882 1947, a Norwegian scientist. He is known as the father of modern geochemistry. He classified elements based on the Earth's layer, such as crust, mantle, and core. Oxide, sulfide are the metallic alloys under the condition of Earth formation.
Cosmetic classification is a way scientists group elements based on how they behave in the Earth.
One of them has Everwin name. Did you find out? This out of 5, one has Everwin name. Here.
Everwin.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The reaction involved are not a single set of chemical equation, but rather the thermodynamic preference of elements to form a certain types of compounds.
The formation of the Earth's core and mantle was driven primarily by gravitational differentiation of a largely or entirely molten early Earth, which is magma ocean, and involved fundamental metal silicate chemical partition and a redox reaction, which is called oxidation reductions.
The uppermost layer of the Earth is the crust. It is thinnest of the all layers and it is only 1% of the Earth's surface. It is 5 km on the continental masses and 35 km on the ocean floors.
Mantle is just beneath the Earth's crust. It extends up to a depth of 2,900 km below the crust. It forms 84% of the Earth's surface.
1,000 kilometers below the crust.
Core. It is the innermost layer of the Earth's crust with a radius about 3,500 km. It is mainly made up of nickel and iron, hence it is called knife.
The radius is 3,500.
The Earth's crust is primarily composed of a few key elements along with oxygen and silicon being the most abundant.
These elements, along with aluminium, iron, calcium, sodium, potassium, and magnesium, make up the vast majority of the crust.
How deep it is, that is knowledge. 46%. Silicon, aluminium, and nature wonder. Yes.
While many other elements exist in smaller quantities, these set account for roughly 98% of the crust composition. The main mineral constituents of the continental masses are silica and alumina.
Rock cycle involves the three main rock types: ignition, sedimentary, and metamorphic, and the various processes that transform one into another due to chemical reaction. The rock cycle is driven by two main sources of energy: the Earth's interior heat and solar energy. The reaction in Invisia through crystallization as magma cools minerals in a specific order where the metallic elements in the magma like iron rapidly form oxide.
Photogenic chemistry is the study of the chemical reaction. Produce or change color and light when exposed to energies like sunlight, heat and electricity.
It shows how light can cause or result from chemical changes. Chemistry involves reaction that absorbs or emits light energy. Chemistry is the study of matter, the stuff which makes up the universe and the
So the chemistry working in the universe.
Geochemistry is the study of
So when the indicator turmeric is mixed with vinegar as acidic acid, it turns to yellow.
Turmeric and vinegar, correct?
Yes. And when the turmeric is mixed with the base, baking soda, it turns red.
Why? Why different colors?
Because the baking has basic solution and
Good try.
Geochemistry is the study of how biological living things, geological and chemical elements processes like to shape our planet. It explains how elements like carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and hydrogen move through living organisms, the air, water and soil. The famous scientist Blackman Vanatka 1863 to 1945 is known as the founder of biogeochemistry. Biogeochemistry connects life, earth and chemistry. It helps us understand how living organism and earth environment together keep our planet healthy and balanced.
Hydrogen is a chemical reaction that forms which begins when the components like sulfur dioxide and hydrogen dioxide released into the atmosphere. These substances can rise very high into the atmosphere where they mix and react.
Water, oxygen and another chemical mix together to form acidic pollutants, which we also known as acid rain.
Effects of acid rain on rocks. The acid rain causes chemical weathering, breaking down of rocks like limestone or marble. The required materials are vinegar, chalk powder, baking soda and rubber.
We should add some baking soda on the chalk powder and vinegar slowly on it.
Chalk powder. Acid rain.
So we can observe bubbles, that is carbon dioxide being released.
The acid reacts with calcium carbonate in the rocks just like real acid rain, which cause damage to buildings, statues, monuments, plants and animals.
Geochemistry is the study of chemical composition and behavior of mineral deposits that are valuable enough to mine for metals and other minerals. It includes analyzing the chemical makeup of ores and understanding the geological processes that form them and using the information to find and extract the resources like copper, gold and iron.
Chemical composition or geochemistry analyzes the specific elements and minerals present, including the various metals concentrated within rocks. For example, chromium, which contains chromite in its rich in chromium. There are two processes, including magmatic processes and hypothermal processes.
Meteorites sometimes are space rocks that survive atmospheric entry are crucial for planetary geochemistry.
Studying the composition and isotopic ratios provides insight of the formation of the planets, including our Earth and our solar system.
They often clues about planetary differentiation, the delivery of extra terrestrial news, and the condition present in solar system formation.
Weathering is a process by which rocks are broken down into the smaller pieces by the natural forces like air, water and chemicals.
What is this?
At the Earth's surface, a variety of chemical reactions take place and very slowly.
Why rainwater it breaks? Oh, rainwater breaks.
Chemical reaction catches these breakdown. It is called as chemical weathering.
Chemical weathering.
Ocean geochemistry is the study of chemical composition of the ocean water. It is the process that controls the distribution of chemical elements and compounds within the sea.
It explains how biological, chemical, geological, and physical processes interact with the marine environment.
This shows how chemical properties like salinity, dissolved gases and nutrient levels vary with ocean depth. Different layers have different chemical properties due to sunlight, biological activity and pressure.
Very nice, very nice.
We extend our sincere thanks for visiting our expo room.
Geochemistry is a branch of science that studies about the chemical composition of the other planets as well as the chemical process that occur within them.
It combines the principles of chemistry and geology to understand how chemical elements are distributed, moved and interact with the earth systems, including rocks, water and atmosphere.
It includes the study of the distribution elements in rocks, minerals and soils. Along with the interaction between these earth materials, the distribution of elements is highly uneven and is primarily determined by their physical and chemical properties such as density and affinity for other elements.
Great enlightened. Very nice presentation. Well done, children.
Our expo room and encouraging us with the inspiring presence. Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Sir. Thank you for
Very nice. Oh, very nice of you. Good, good. That shows your real efficiency, also care, brain and heart part. Lot of things are you are giving me halwa. Soap, I will take one. Okay. I won't give anyone. Okay, enough.
Cleaning chemicals.
She's looking at the same. Give one.
Cleaning chemicals are substances specially formulated to remove dirt, stain, bacteria, and other unwanted materials from surface. Detergent, disinfectant, glassware, toiletness, soapness are some types of cleaning chemicals. Cleaning chemicals can be solid, liquid, or even form. Some comes as powder like detergent, others as spray or gel. Example: acetone, hydrochloric acid, sodium hydroxide, etc.
It kills germs that can make us sick. It helps in maintaining hygiene and a healthy environment. It keeps homes, hospitals, and schools clean.
Ingredients of cleaning chemicals: surfactant, disinfectant, fragrance, and acid. Surfactants are compounds that load a surface tension of water and helping it into spread.
Detergent, a type of cleaning chemical. Detergent are the cleaning agent. Unlike soap, they work well even in hot water because they don't come with calcium or magnesium. Detergents contain surfactants that break down dirt and oil. They form viscally, tiny particles that trap dirt and lift it away.
Hand sanitation is a chemical preparation used to kill or inactivate microorganisms, especially when soap and H2 are not available. The effectiveness of sanitizing depends mainly on the chemistry of alcohol and antiseptic agents like glycerin and hydrogen peroxide. Disinfectant kill or inactive microorganisms by oxidation or protein denaturation.
Good, well made this one. Out of can you have done it. Very nice.
Example: sodium hydrochloride releases chlorine, which oxidizes bacterial cells walls. Ethanol dissolves bacterial cells walls.
All in one floor cleaner. Lysol.
Lysol is a brand of household floor cleaning. It contains chemicals to disinfect and remove stains. The main active ingredient in Lysol is benzalkonium chloride. Once like benzalkonium chloride work best in neutrals lightly, the solution becomes too acidic. Active germ-killing ingredient can lose its efficiency.
Great, great.
The two main deficient ingredients in Lysol products are ethanol and alkyl. Dimethylbenzene is both an soluble and desiccating agent. It acts with the dehydration of bacteria and once surrounded by the viscera. They dry out and cannot be attached to nose.
Bacteria is dehydrated and they become clean.
Our floor cleaners is cleaning liquids are solutions. Our floor cleaners is cleaning liquids are solutions to clean its works to chemical reactions.
You understand and say. Not a problem. Okay, you try again. I will come.
Glass cleaners are chemical mixtures that help us clean glass surfaces, sparkling clean and germ free. The main ingredients are alcohol and ammonia. They dissolve oily dirt and evaporate smoothly. Glass cleaners contains alcohol and ammonia which break down dust and fingerprints. Evaporates quickly so the surface is fast and clean. Biggest toilet cleaning solution. Its cleaning power mainly comes from strong acid and disinfectant. The chemical effect of dirt and fill microns. This also dissolves hot stain.
Super.
Floor cleaners is a disinfectant and deodorizing floor cleaner. The cleaning material mainly comes from phenolic compounds and surfactants. White phenol and black phenol are the common types. Phenol destroys germs by denaturing proteins and disrupting cell memory. The reaction type is protein convolution cell wall breakdown.
Phenol. All famous names.
Alkene cleaners like sodium
Phenol. Phenyl.
Alkene cleaners like sodium hydroxide for decreasing acidic cleaners like citric or gross acid for us.
Citric. Lemon means citric. Correct?
Yes.
Great.
Some common examples are cleaning rusted iron, tarnished silver, or other dirty copper utensils. It involves chemical.
Eco-friendly cleaners like lemon, vinegar and baking soda are safe and effective alternatives. Chemistry will protect our metals and our environment.
Great. Super. We think making lemon based cleanser. Yeah. I didn't see.
No, wait.
Let her finish. You can. Power of citric.
Using this vinegar.
Vinegar all together. That's why they are making easy, no chemical.
One part is enough.
Okay. I understand now how you are doing it. Yes.
We are going to see how we can make natural glass cleaner instead of store-bought glass cleaner which are harmful for us.
First, we can take a spray bottle. We can add water. Water and vinegar
Number 3.
in equal ratio.
Water, vinegar.
Shake well the liquid
Glass cleaner.
and spray it in any glass surface.
Block it. Super. Well done.
It works through chemical reactions and
Super. You make your own sentence, your own English you try, okay, so that it will be easy first you understand. Okay, it's not a fail. Okay, well done anyway. Nice. Yes.
Acid is meant for minority persons and as common acidic cleaner include vinegar and baking citric acid for hard water. Bases are best like graining and bleach. It is formed product like ammonia and bleach carbohydroxide.
Safety tips when using chemicals. Always wear gloves. Use in well ventilated areas. Keep them away from the children.
Gloves clean. We are using gloves for cleanliness. How to keep this clean? That is for your point you are taking.
Professional cleaners use color-coding cleaning chemicals and bottles. For example, blue for low-risk area and yellow for clinical purposes and red for washrooms and green for food areas to avoid cross-contamination.
Now schools and hospitals are earning lot of money. We should wash it. That's why you put wash it. They have your money gone when you go to both places.
Natural versus chemical cleaners. Natural cleaners such as lemon, baking soda, vinegar are safe for the environment. Chemical cleaners are store-bought cleaner products such as Harpic, Lysol are strong, fast-acting and harmful. Let us all use natural cleaners wisely and help keep our surroundings neat and clean. Let us check how natural cleaners work on removal of oils.
Baking soda is natural. You get it naturally?
No, it's natural cleaner. This is lemon juice. Now we are going to add baking soda in this.
In lemon juice.
Yes.
Oh, it undergo changes. Yes. I understand. Very nice.
I want space in water. Super. Right. Enough.
Eco-friendly alternatives. Use baking soda, vinegar and lemon for safe visual cleaning. Look for biodegradable and eco-friendly labels. These cleaning chemicals are not harmful for use. Let us check. There is a paint in this.
Yes. You are serious. Super. All eco-friendly. Yes.
Eco-friendly products are used nature enzymes to break down stains like food, like oil or waste. Very effective and not toxic.
Emulsifying process involves mixing oil and water and staining cream and lotion. Foaming process involves creating foams found in food, shampoos and toothpaste. Wetting process involves an even spread of liquid on the surface.
Natural surfactants like citric saponine from soap nuts and acids from fruits are safe, biodegradable and skin-friendly.
And next
100%
synthetic detergents, natural surfactants cause no water pollution. Thus, chemistry, nature together create and clean green solutions.
Super.
Some cleaning products have antibacterial agents that keep working after cleaning. These offer
chemical. We can clean our environment using citrus peels and water. It is great for sewage department, public toilet and surface cleaning. Lime peels are used to remove grease from the surface. They make the surface more dirty and germy.
A polluted pond can first be treated with bioenzymes and vertebrates, then filtered with floating solar for cash collectors and nanofilters.
Natural cleaners are safe and powerful, but all natural cleaners are not good. So we instead need to use sodium hydroxide, ammonia, chlorine bleach and effectively chemically formulated acid called hydrochloric acid to kill and protect our environment.
Because 100% natural may not work. Because it has to kill 100%. Yes.
Chemistry plays a major role in every stage of purifying water using physical filtration, oxidation, etc.
Alum reacts with H2O to form aluminum hydroxide, which traps dirt particles.
This model is about the dirty water is transferring to this tank. And in this tank we have added
And
alum.
finally goes as water.
To agriculture.
Agriculture. Great.
Alum is available in both crystal and
You can understand how the manual industries do that. Okay. Great.
the water comes to and circulates continuously. The dirt water goes to factory
It gets purified
and again
it
come to agriculture.
That's great. Brainy one. Well done, children. Very nice. Very nice.
Anthropology is the study of human bones which help us to solve crimes or identify unknown people or find out how they died. Chemical analysis of bones can reveal information about poisons, heavy metals and other substances.
Potassium permanganate KMNO4 is used to oxidize organic materials and detect certain poisons in bone samples. Human skeleton has 206 bones. Bones can survive hundreds or thousands of years.
Odontology is the scientific study of teeth and their structures. In forensic science, odontology means using teeth, dental records and bite marks to help identify people in criminal cases or disaster investigations.
Teeth are one of the hardest substances in human body. Their enamel is made mostly of calcium phosphate, which makes them chemical resistant to fire, acids and decay. That's why even when bones are destroyed,
So even
teeth
for
are
thousands of years they last. They are able to find the age of the.
Each bite pattern is unique just like a fingerprint.
Forensic scientists can match and put on an object to suspect dental impressions.
Odintana.
Odontology.
Age estimation. Teeth can reveal a person's age. Children have milk teeth, teenagers grow permanent teeth, and adults may develop discolored teeth. Even in older people, chemical changes in the symptom layers of teeth can help estimate age.
Teeth survive fires better than words because of the high inorganic mineral content. This is crucial for the hiding. This is crucial for the hiding for victims' body.
Forensics experts the careful observation changes size to collect useful evidence, which is give the important clues about the person.
Particularly in criminal cases.
After the person dies, the pupil stops reacting to the light. The cornea becomes cloudy after some time. In most cases, a white thin film appears over the eyes. These changes help forensic experts to estimate the time and cost of death.
Potassium levels in the body is human tested using the potassium permanganate KMNO4 to estimate the time of death level rise at a particular brain. The brain is examined during an autopsy to find the cause of death. In cases like head injury, poisoning or drug overdose, forensic experts carefully remove and observe the brain to look for visible damage and collect samples for chemical testing.
Very abnormal color damage.
So the color damage is after. It changes from here to here.
Any abnormal color texture damage is noted. There are samples are collected from far above and also to collect the then cause of
Maybe
death.
after how many minutes it changes color now? It changes. People forget the dead person after 2 months. 2 minutes, color change. Okay.
Potassium dichromate detects drug or alcohol effects on brain tissues. Formaldehyde solution is used to preserve brain tissues for chemical testing. Heart observation. The heart examination is very important in cases like heart attacks, poisoning or accidents. During autopsy, they will find diseases, injuries or chemical effects that may have caused death.
I asked a question, how many people change after 3-4 months? I said, no, change, color change 2 hours. If people change, if it is mother, 4 years. If it is mama, 4 days. I forget to change.
The heart is removed and checked for external injuries, blockages or damage to blood vessels.
Discuss the contents of the chambers and books. Doctors look for clots, structures, or abnormal tissues.
Okay, it takes 4 or 5 hours to say where the injury and other things, lot of findings are going. The postmortem report contains all.
Nitric acid and sulfuric acid used in digestion tests to separate and detect toxic metals or poisons in hot samples. Potassium dichromate helps to study oxidation changes in hot tissues caused by drugs or poisons.
Skin observation. Skin is the ideal but important observation. Ponzi can put carefully observe and they got all the marks, wounds, scars, or any unusual feature on the skin, providing the addition and evidence.
In hydrogen detects amino acids or sweat residues on the skin which turns purple when reacts. Luminal C8H7N3O2 detects trace of blood invisible to eyes which emits blue glow under darkness.
Skin observation is a non-invasive, quick and useful method in forensic science.
Yes.
Starts with the case Sheena Bora.
Sheena Bora is India's most highly profiled murder investigation, solved with the help
That mother you have taken.
solved with the help of
She killed her own daughter.
yes, solved with the help of forensic chemistry and DNA analysis.
Hydrogen peroxide.
After 3-4 years, I think. First she was hiding. One day a driver gave some input. Thereafter the investigation started. It's a thrilling thing, most thrilling crime.
Yes. Hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, used to clean and prepare the bones of Nirbhaya. Starts with the Nirbhaya case.
Mother-daughter.
On December 16, 2012, a young woman named Nirbhaya was attacked by 6 men on a moving bus. She was severely injured and died after a few days due to internal injuries. Forensic chemistry plays the key role in proving the crime.
Ethanol is used in toxicology tests where it takes alcohol samples in blood. It can be used in victim and accused person. Benzidine and luminal is used for ions in blood where it can also show the cleared blood stains.
One of the key things, yes. Yes.
Copper sulfate CuSO4 gives blue flame to identify copper-based poisons.
Great. You said.
In many crime scenes, cloths and personal belongings like cards, bags, or jewelry can hold an important clue. They may contain physical evidence such as fiber case and chemical evidence like blood, soil, gunpowder, or drugs. To examine clothing, scientists use simple but powerful chemical tests. A shirt has red stains and a handkerchief has gunshot residue. When hydrogen peroxide is applied, bubbles appear showing blood. Spraying luminol makes the shirt glow blue, revealing hidden stains.
Interesting.
To detect gunshot residue, they take the grease test with sulfuric acid and a naphtha. An orange spot means residue is present. pH indicators like litmus paper help identify unknown chemical stain.
Forensic serology is the detection, identification, classification of various blood types like blood, saliva, urine and their relationship to a crime scene.
Forensic serological tests are divided into two. In that, presumptive tests like the Caselmayer test or the luminol test are quick screenings to see if a substance might be a bodily fluid like blood. Confirmatory tests can definitely prove what the substance is and are more complex, involving methods like presumptive tests to confirm the presence of human blood.
From the crime scene, we have got a suspect criminal's blood and we have got his blood belongs to O positive. And we have got some suspect's blood to check whether the suspect is criminal. Suspect number 1.
So they're matching through blood samples and blood category, no?
Yes, sir. Here we find that this blood does not match with the criminal's blood. Now, suspect number 2.
So the blood sample taken from the crime scene. Yes, after criminals are caught, their blood is taken and compared with
Yes,
it.
sir.
That's minor because more people have O positive.
Here we find that this blood matches with this one.
So they should be the criminal. Yes.
Chromatography is used to separate and identify
chemical found in blood, ink, drugs or poison.
Solvents like ethanol, acetone or water mixture is used as a mobile phase to carry out chemicals through paper. It makes invisible compounds move and separate.
Super.
Embalming is something dead body from decomposition. In ancient Egypt,
As much as possible, it was not been open. Otherwise, light you see the quality. Everywhere you pick a word, even BSc runs because this network is not. Yes.
In ancient Egypt, they used natural salts and oil to dry and protect the body.
In modern embalming, scientists use formaldehyde, methanol, phenol and glycerin.
Good work.
Toxicology is the study of chemicals. Drugs are poisonous to the human body. To find out if someone was poisoned or under pressure.
Poisons like arsenic and cyanide and some drugs leave clues in organs like stomach and liver.
Sodium nitrite test. Detect cyanide in the stomach. Mercury reagent. Formaldehyde plus sulfuric acid. Gives color reaction to morphine and heroin.
fingerprint analysis. Fingerprint analysis is the scientific method of identifying and comparing the unique pattern of ridges and lines found on a person's fingertips to verify their identity or link them as evidence in a criminal investigation.
Two people, even the identical twins, doesn't have the same fingerprint. That's why fingerprint is one of the most reliable methods of personal identification in forensic investigation.
Immediate, that is the first one they start. We get.
Milk hydrogen reacts with amino acids in sweat, which turns purple, mainly on paper surfaces. Silver reacts with salt in sweat by forming silver chloride, which turns brownish black in light.
Lot of work is
Kindly give a strong.
here.
Just shown
This
here.
is loop. Sir, you have.
Ama, clearly seen. Very nice. It's very clearly seen. Great job.
Sir, you have this type.
This type. Chapati puri. Okay. Do you have three?
And autopsy is a careful medical examination of a dead body to find out the cause of death, time of death, and the correct evidence for criminal investigation.
The doctor carefully checks the outside of the body. They look for injuries, wounds, scars, tattoos, or sign of struggle. Sodium nitrate test detects cyanide in stomach contents. Formaldehyde plus sulfuric acid gives color reactions for drugs like morphine or heroin. Finally, after examining everything, the forensic doctor prepares an autopsy report. This autopsy report includes the cause and manner of death. For example, whether it was natural, accidental, suicide, or homicide.
The final conclusion report. That's well presented. Very nice, student. Are you okay, sir? Why not you doing? Our child is.
Good morning, sir. We cordially invite you to the kitchen chemistry. It showcases how cooking and science go hand in hand through exciting demonstrations and experiments from our own kitchens.
Hello, today we talk about kitchen chemistry. Kitchen chemistry refers to the explanation and understanding of daily occurrence and everyday cooking and food preparation.
Now let's see an experiment. Homemade lamp shows density and polarity. Materials: clear glass jar, water, food color, cooking oil.
And mainly effervescent tablet like Eno.
Let's do the experiment. Fill the glass halfway with water now. Add few drop of oil on the top. Let's wait for the layer to separate. Add few drop of food color with sink and mix with water, not oil.
Amazing.
Drop in effervescent tablet.
Very short and smart work. Great. It works in different colorful products.
Let's
Lot of
observe.
changes.
Colored bubbles races on the bottom, salt background. Bubbles move up and down like a lava lamp.
Scientific explanation. Oil is less dense than water, so it floats on top. Polarity difference. Oil and water don't mix. Effervescent reacts in the tablet that reacts with water and releases CO2 bubbles.
Thank you.
Our experiment is lemon battery. This project's a lemon is used as a natural battery when this light and a copper coil are inserted into a lemon. Citric acid in the lemon acts as an electrolyte.
Fruit power battery causes physical energy. Inside the copper and zinc into a citric acid act as electricity, a follow of electrons into a connection of light and a small LED. This type of reaction is redox reaction.
We are here to talk about eggshell geode crystal. Ingredients needed for it. Take clean eggshell, have hot water, a lot of salt to make starch solution. Food coloring, a spoon and bowl. To
This is how to make an egg joint. Dissolve salt or sugar in hot water until no more dissolves. This makes it saturated. Add a few drops of food coloring into the eggshells. Place the eggshell halves in a small container or tray. Pour the solution into each eggshell carefully. Leave undisturbed for a few days. Crystal will slowly start to grow. Eggshell geode crystals use eggshell to grow crystal like natural geodes. A hot saturated sugar or salt solution is poured into eggshell halves. Food coloring adds a vibrant crystal-like appearance. As water evaporates over days, crystal begin forming in solution. This combines kitchen chemistry with biology and mineral science.
Today we are going to talk about microbial chemistry. Microbial chemistry in the kitchen refers to how microorganisms like bacteria, yeast and moths cause chemical changes in food, both beneficial and harmful. Fermentation. Microbes carry out fermentation chemical process that convert sugar into acid, gases or alcohol.
Curd has lactobacillus bacteria which converts lactose. Nutritional benefit. Fermented food contains good bacteria which improves gut health. It improves digestion.
Preservation. Since cheese, bacteria and mold break down proteins and fats from amino acids. Spoilage. Microbes like Pseudomonas causes decomposition of proteins and fats which release false smell.
We are here to talk about how to make your kitchen eco-friendly. Say no to chemical cleannesses. Vinegar plus baking soda to clean. And lemon juice for freshness.
In the kitchen should be used.
Choose biodegradable soap. Look for plant-based or eco-friendly dish liquids.
Use natural indicator. Red cabbage juice colors change acid and base of fun and safe science activity.
Compose your kitchen waste. Collect fruit petals, veggie strips, turn them into fertilizer for plants.
We are here to explain about the physical and chemical changes in food. In the kitchen, we observe both physical and chemical makeup. For example, cutting butter, melting butter or freezing water.
This state can change, but the substance remains the same. In a corn dry, chemical change create new substance with different properties.
Example include cooking rice, rice starch breaker, or frying an egg, add protein in nature and solidity. These substances. Here we are to speak about cold chemistry. The refrigerator uses chemicals called refrigerants to keep food cold. The cooling slows food spoilage by reducing bacterial activity.
The food's inner surface is made of non-reactive materials. It absorbs heat and reaction.
Low temperature helps slow down enzyme reaction, keeping fruits and milk fresh. Cooling shows condensation and evaporation.
We are here to show you about marshmallow vacuum experiment. First, place a marshmallow inside a syringe.
Cover the opening with your finger and pull the plunger back to create low pressure.
Watch the marshmallow expand.
Release the plunger, marshmallow shrinks back.
Marshmallow grows bigger as pressure decreases.
When air pressure is restored, it shrinks back to normal.
Marshmallows are filled with tiny air bubbles inside a soft sugarless structure. At normal pressure, these bubbles are compressed.
When air pressure around the marshmallow decreases, the wrapped gas inside expands. Result: marshmallow puffs out like a balloon.
When pressure increases again, the gases contracts, marshmallow shrinks. This demonstrates Boyle's law.
Saying separate, doing separate should not be there. When you should say that step, then you should be doing at the same time. What's that?
You have to hold yourself. Okay.
Good one, good idea. Nice.
My team is here to talk about science based culture one speaking. Traditional practice. India have been making pickle using salt, lemon, oil and spices for generation. Salt pulls are moisture and inhabitants bacteria. So fermentation occurs. Oil layers on top blocks oxygen and slow spice and keeping the pickle fresh for months. Clay pots. Clay pots are used for cooking rice, dal and storing water. Clay is for a solid slow heat transfer and even cooking.
Iron is an iron to food, especially in cooking acidic items. In traditional Indian kitchen, copper pots are used for soap water and iron.
We are here to speak about heat transfer, conduction. Heat moves from fan to flame to fat and passes to food and forms a new water.
Heat moves through liquid or gases. Heating helps chemical reaction like softening vegetable, cooking rice.
Radiation. Heat travels through waves. It creates the water molecules in food and produce heat inside the food.
That makes points.
Sweet chemistry. What is sweet chemistry? Chemistry study of how sugar molecules behaves and transforms when heated food are combined with other ingredients in the kitchen. Sugar's chemical formula is C12H22O11. When heated or mixed with water, it undergoes physical and chemical, creating different texture, flavor, and color. Crystallization. Crystallization is how sugar molecules arrange themselves when cooling. Crystalline, soft and creamy like fudgy and fondant. Non-crystalline candies. Crystalline, soft and creamy like fudgy and fondant. Non-crystalline candies are hard and glassy like toffee and lollipop. Additives like butter, milk or corn syrup instructions that grow creating smooth candies. Caramelization, sugar breaks down into flavored brown components. Invention of sugar, heating sugar with acid like lemon juice splits sucrose into glucose. I'm going to talk about edible plastic kernel. Milk plastic is a furnace form of plastic-like substance. Acid causes base and protein and form of biodegradable plastic. When a warm milk is mixed with vinegar, the acid in the vinegar causes case and protein and form a biodegradable spits. Onions release gas which makes a rice water. When you cut an onion, it resembles. It reacts with the sulfur compound in the onion to form a gas. This gas reacts with the moisture in the rice, causing mild acid, causing ringing sensation. Pure rice produces tears to wash the irritant away. I'm going to talk about soap and surface tension. I'm going to talk about soap and surface tension. Soap breaks water surface tension and removes grease. Traps oil in bubbles or missiles. Soap molecules have two ends, one that sticks with water and one that sticks with oil and grease. When we use soap, the action forms tiny balls or pieces which trap in the grease or oil which produce the pieces of soap and water recycle time. I'm going to talk about kitchen chemistry as treatment. Kitchen ingredients often have medicinal and healing property. This can be great under food as medicine. Turmeric heals and reduces inflammation, contains inflammatory agent, and it treats cough, natural antimicrobial properties. Cinnamon, it controls sugar levels, it helps to regulate blood sugar and improve. Ginger, release nausea for health in digestion and throat irritation. Garlic, enhances immunity, heart health, contain allicin and antimicrobial. Yogurt, it helps in digestion, it has probiotics for gut health. Sir, I'll be asking question in chemistry. Sir, I'll be asking question in chemistry and you will be answering it. If you are answering it correctly, you will get just answers.
I'm commerce graduate.
It's okay, sir. I'll ask you a question.
Masabati, come and answer.
Sir, already I wrote it.
We are one and the same. We are one and the same.
Which acid is naturally present in lemon juice?
Citric acid.
Correct, sir.
That is famous knowledge. That's why.
You can spin the wheel, sir.
For price.
Yes, yes. Pouch.
Great. Your principal has worked hard. I give as a gift. Very nice. Yes.
We are going to talk about chemical reactions in the kitchen. The kitchen is not only a place for preparing food, but also a real-life chemical laboratory. We can observe the chemical reactions like the browning of the onions or the fluffiness of the cake due to the release of carbon dioxide.
Some physical changes such as melting, boiling or freezing are also a part of daily kitchen activities.
Ingredients around us act as acids and bases. For example, lemon juice, vinegar, baking soda, which can react and release fizzing gases.
Dairy products and sauces demonstrate emulsion by oil and water.
Fridge holds those from bacteria growth, helping food stay fresh longer. Oven, it causes the Maillard reaction, making the food brown and tasty. Now I'm going to show the baking process. Here is a bowl which contains maida, sugar, baking powder and baking soda. These are the wet ingredients. Curd replaces egg here, milk, oil, vanilla essence for fragrance.
Oh, super. Per room, there should be 3 or 4 experiments. Everyone doing experiment. Adala round gatti dialogue. They will start from A, B, C, C plus. Then you should prepare us. Normalize.
That is what I did in girls. 15 minutes, boys 20
Correct. The most famous one, most interesting and the experiment you should take. Because their enthusiasm cannot be blocked by our hurry.
Cake mistake.
This is the baking cake spreaded with butter.
Very little
now
time.
we shall pour them into it.
Finally, how does it become thick?
Inside
Most
the
of
microwave,
it
sir.
It will become.
You make it ready, sir.
Why, ma? Well, I understand how it comes.
Now we have to tap it to release the air bubble present in the batter.
As it dries up.
The oven is preheated for 10 minutes. Now we can place them under 180 degrees Celsius for 20
there it
minutes.
becomes okay.
Already prepared, sir. It will take time, so it depends on morning.
What?
Here is a perfectly baked
That's all
cake.
preparation.
This one.
Now we shall enjoy it. So please.
This model helps to understand that
Your job is nice, not eating. Your brain is beating. Great work, great work. Yes.
today we have added a spoonful of respect and a pinch of gratitude for your presence.
Nice,
sir.
yeah, nice. Yes.
Welcome to the world of chemistry in personal care. Chemistry is used in all personal care products such as shampoo, cosmetics, soap, etc. to create the cleaning, beautifying and protective function such as sunscreen, anti-age creams and hair dyes.
It is the foundation of personal care products involving everything from their creation to their function. It is used to develop and manufacture a wide range of items using specific chemical compounds.
The safety and effectiveness of these products rely on understanding that how these chemicals interact with the skin and the body.
Toothpaste and dental care. Toothpaste contains abrasives to keep vacuum and stain, fluoride and cavities to prevent stamping.
Sodium fluoride strengthens the tooth enamel and promotes relaxation, which is prevent tooth decay. Hair dye is a cosmetic product, either permanent or temporary. It is used to change the color of hair for cosmetic reasons.
Ammonia is used to open the hair nuclei, allows the dye to penetrate. Alcohol is used to absorb dye more evenly. Hydrogen peroxide is the developer and it bleaches the hair's natural color and essential for creating new permanent hair color by oxygen.
That is development.
Skin serum is a lightweight and fast absorbing liquid treatment with a high concentration of active ingredients designed to target a specific skin problems like wrinkles, discoloration and dehydration.
The common ingredients used in serum are hydrochloric acid for hydration, salicylic acid for acne, vitamin C for brightening, retinol for anti-acne.
Salicylic acid is used for protecting from acne and antioxidant like vitamin E for protection.
The face wash is a specially formulated liquid or a foaming cleanser designed to gently remove the dirt, sweat, oil, makeup and dead skin cells from the delicate skin of the face.
It removes the dirt and oil from the face and it
Alpha
becomes
hydroxy
beautiful.
acid. Alpha hydroxy acid includes glycolic acid and lactic acid. They work by dissolving the glue that holds the dead skin cells together. They help to unclog pores and improve skin texture.
Retinol is the derivative of vitamin A that can promote cell turnover and can help with anti-aging and skin texture.
Our topic is natural hair mask.
This organ mask first we have to aloe vera and curd. We have to put it for 5 to 10 minutes. We have to apply it in the hair. We have to leave it for 30 to 40 minutes. It is helps for hair growth. It makes your hair smooth and shiny.
20-50 minutes it nice, no? Yes, most are using aloe vera, they are using. Very nice cream.
Natural
Okay.
hair mask is a treatment made from blended. You have to mix it for 5 minutes.
Very nice. Good. Next.
Eggs and fenugreek and oil are rich in fatty acids and help to strengthen hair and promote growth.
Aloe vera can smooth the scalp and help with issues like dandruff.
Let them finish.
Lotion!
Lotion is a liquid prepared typically for the skin that is designed to water, cool and treat the skin.
Lotion are a type of topical preparation, often a liquid or a semi-liquid emulsion that contains both water and oil-based ingredients. The primary function is to hydrate the skin and prevent moisture loss. The active ingredients are vitamin E and zinc complex which reduce itching and irritation. Colothur Cosmetics.
Lipstick. Lipstick is a cosmetic product that colors and adds texture to the lips.
Castor oil, hair oil, cocoa butter are used in lipstick to make a lipstick moisture.
Hyaluronate is used for red color and hydroxide is carbonic acid, which is there for mixing for red color.
Soap and surfactants. Soap is a specific type of surfactant. It is a salt of fattic acid. It is used in color for cleaning purpose. They work the stainless by emulsifying oil and dirt in water and making them effective for washing and cleaning.
Alkali means sodium peroxide or potassium peroxide. It is used to react with fat or oil to create soap through the process of saponification.
Shaving cream. Shaving cream is a cosmetic preparation used before shaving and it creates a lubricating layer which allows the razors to blend smoothly and avoid irritation and nicks. It helps hair absorb water, making it softer and easier to cut. It creates a protective barrier between the skin and the razor which reduces friction, cuts and razor burn. Leathery shaving cream is the most often type applied with the shaving brush. It is a typically exclusion oil, soaps and water to keep dates mist.
Good work. Nice.
Hair care involves a complex interplay of chemical process formulations designed to clean, nourish and stain hair. Understanding the chemistry behind hair care product helps in choosing the right product. For different hair types and addressing specific hair concerns, shampoo is a scientifically formulated hair care cleanser that is used to
That is those who are getting 1 lakh.
designed to remove sebum, dirt,
They can
and
say just
reduce
good
your
details.
scalp and hair.
How we are in catch 22 situation.
The shampoo commercialized in 1814.
You say again, you say.
Shampoo is a scientifically formulated hair care cleanser that is designed to remove sebum, dirt, environmental impurities from the hair and scalp. The shampoo commercialized in 1814. Shekiri Mohammed and Indian entrepreneur of the first commercial shampooing web of Bath in England. Shampoo can also nourish, moisture and strengthen it with ingredients like proteins and vitamins and make it more vibrant and shinier. Use our shampoo, you will be looking like a superhero.
Shampoo hero.
Just 20,000
Getting 1 lakh%.
Mouthwash is a liquid substance used for removing automatically after brushing and flossing to improve oral hygiene.
Helps to kill germs and bacteria which causes bad breath and gum disease. Some mouthwash contain fluoride to help strengthen enamels and prevent cavities.
Immediately after brushing. Yes.
Greetings, sir! All about nail polish. Nail polish is used to color fingernails and toenails.
Transparent color versions may strengthen nails. Nitrocellulose, a film-forming polymer used to give glossy finish. Sterile-colored textile is used to give thickness to the nail polish. The cap of the
That's right. Yes. There.
Sunscreen is a topical product such as a lotion, cream or spray which protects our skin from harmful ultraviolet radiation.
It works either by absorbing, reflecting or scattering. Oxybenzone, avobenzone, octinoxide and octochlorine are the chemicals used in sunscreen, which absorb UV radiation and convert into heat. Physical sunscreen is also known as mineral sunscreen. Which is zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, which creates a physical barrier that blocks heat.
Great job. Yes.
Moisturizer is a skin care product that hydrates our skin by replenishing the lost moisture and creating a protective barrier against dryness and environmental factors.
Two methods like hyaluronic acid, glyceric acid, lactic acid attract water from the air and deepens the layer of surface to the surface.
Occlusive like petrolatum, beeswax and silicone from a physical barrier to prevent skin from watering.
Emollients fill the gap between the skin cells, making the skin surface smoother and softer.
But natural moisture, whether it adds to beauty, and only when we are adding chemicals, other things, but a great job done. Well, nice. Very nice. Great. Last one. This floor last. But the floor over now. Then I will go to breakfast.
Textile innovations driven by chemistry encompasses various textile advancements from enhancing fabrics to creating suitable solutions and textile processing. Chemistry plays a vital role in textile recycling, enabling efficient separation of fibers, contaminant removal, and in dyeing and finishing processing, making fabrics more functional and durable.
In Tripur factories, the garments, they are all contaminated water goes to the river. Yes.
Technologies like carbon dye use supercritical carbon instead of water to dissolve and carry the dyes into the fabric, eliminating wastewater and reducing energy consumption.
The process often requires less energy than traditional dyeing method, especially when considering the energy used for water, resin and treatment.
And dyeing technologies, waterless dyeing process where compressed dye is used to transport and deposit dye particles onto the fabrics, eliminating the need for water in the dyeing process. And dyeing eliminates the need for large volumes of water, which is major benefit for high water usage.
Water-based pigments and enzymes, replacing traditional chemicals with water-based pigments and enzymes in dyeing and finishing reduce VOC emissions and byproducts, offering more environment-friendly options.
Innovative technique uses CO2-based dye, eliminating water usage and enhancing color.
Pigments.
Foam dyeing is a textile dyeing process that uses foam instead of water to apply dyes to the fabric. This method offers several benefits including minimizing chemical waste, increased color consistency, potential in texture and design effects.
This is plasma dyeing. Plasma dyeing is a revolutionary textile coloration that modifies fiber surface to enhance dye absorption and adhesion, reducing water and chemical usage. It works with pre-treatment dye application and post-treatment application.
In pre-treatment, the textile material is exposed to plasma, modifying its surface properties and enhancing the dyeing abilities. Then, dye is applied to the plasma-treated material, which can be done in various other methods. In post-treatment, often fixed as securely to the fiber or enhance other properties are done.
Plasma dye. Kanchipuram, I have seen this very traditional.
Plasma dyeing uses significantly less water or no water at all. It minimizes the use of harsh chemicals, making it more environmentally friendly.
That's correct.
Plasma treatment can reduce the dyeing time and energy consumption. It enhances the color durability and resistance to fading.
Plasma dyeing allows normal color effect which is not possible with traditional dyeing methods. It can be applied on various textile materials including natural and synthetic fibers. It is used as dyeing method in automotive, medical and protective clothing textiles. It enables sustainable and efficient dyeing processes.
Plasma dye is used for dyeing various fabrics like cotton, polyester and nylon. In home textile, it is used for dyeing carpets, curtains and upholstery. Plasma dyeing equipments can be expensive. It requires specialized knowledge and expertise to operate and maintain the plasma dyeing machine.
Sustainable and natural fibers. One of the most promising development in the textile chemistry is the adoption of natural and sustainable fibers. Researchers and manufacturers are exploring alternative raw materials such as
Lotus fiber, known for its luxurious texture and eco-friendly production. Hemp, highly durable, biodegradable fiber that requires minimal water. Other examples include saffron, annatto, henna and pomegranate.
banana and pineapple fibers, offering sustainability and strength for various textile applications. Nettle fiber, a plant-based alternatives that is strong, lightweight and requires fewer chemicals during processing.
These fibers not only reduce
BRE is not.
These fibers not only reduce water consumption and CO2 emissions but also contribute to the circular economy, making textile production more environmentally friendly.
Madder root used to create shades like red, orange and terracotta. Turmeric provides a bright yellow color. Indigo is used to create shades like iconic blue color.
Microorganisms, some bacteria, algae, fungi produce pigment that are also used as dyes.
A scale itself that produces carbonic acid which is shades of red. Nanofibers are ultrafine fibers with diameters less than 100 nanometers. It is characterized by its high porosity and excellent mechanical properties.
Nanofibers are parameters in the nanometer range, typically 1 nanometer to 1 micrometer, with many definitions using less than 100 nanometer.
It is used in biomedical technology, filtering process, energy storage, drug delivery, electrospinning and several other industries. Polymers form the foundation of the modern textile industry, used to create both natural and synthetic fibers for their vast range of application from everyday clothing to high performance.
Polymer fabric is made from long chains of repeating molecular units called monomers, which can be either synthetic or natural. Synthetic polymers are often made from petroleum-based materials
Like polyester mainly contain nitrogen backbones graphic used in fabrics.
From plants and animals, these polymers occur naturally by living organisms. Cellulose are found in plants, the polymer which we cotton fiber.
For example, cultivating and
Natural polymers like silk and wool are protein-based. Rubber is also a natural polymer. Non-hydrated claims. Non-hydrated claims are chemicals that are made from phosphorus, nitrogen or minerals instead of halogens like chlorine. They prevent fires by forming a protective layer or by releasing water vapor to slow burning. These chemicals are safer for health and for the environment as they produce less toxic smoke.
phosphorus base. These components often release phosphoric acid when heated, which promotes the formation of some layer of material surface protecting nitrogen base. These are released nitrogen which can convert it into oxygen and dilute chemicals. This can also convert it into sulfur. Mineral phase example aluminum hydroxide and magnesium hydroxide when exposed to high temperature. These minerals decompose in endothermic reaction, reducing water vapor to cool the material and reduce flame spread.
Benefit: lower smoke and toxicity. They produce less dense and less toxic due to fire, which is crucial for applications like public transportation.
Some common examples and applications. Phosphorus and nitrogen are used in plastics, textiles and foam. Magnesium hydroxide are used in plastics and many other materials. Aluminum hydroxide are used in plastics and cables.
Drawbacks.
chemistry dominates.
Drawbacks. Some non-nanogenetic substances can be more expensive than the nanogenetic ones.
Super. Yeah. Nice. Yes.
Digital printing on fabric is an inkjet-based method that uses specialized printers to apply high resolution and full color design facilities directly onto the digital file. You can ask any print sir we are printing.
You have to apply it now.
Daily.
Yes.
Mark.
Mark alone. No stamp. More.
Links.
Okay, go. Fill it properly. Yes. Now like rubber stamp.
Yes, sir.
Press. Good, great, nice guy.
Pre-treatment. The fabric is first coated with a chemical solution to prepare for the ink. Using specialized inkjet printers, minuscule droplets of ink are precisely applied to the fabric based on the digital design file.
Besides
Printing over the cloth.
Design flexibility allows highly detailed, intricate designs and a virtually unlimited number of colors.
Reduce waste. Printing only the amount of fabric needed and using less water in some modern processes leads to less waste.
It's also unlimited now. For example, Asian paint, they are using 60,000 colors. It's not limit.
Enable the creation of custom demand on fabrics and small businesses.
Heat setting. The fabric is heated to create a ink textile. Steaming. Steaming allows the ink to create a fabric fiber to create a permanent bond and vibrant color.
You cannot take the design from the class. So it should be tendered. Digital. Oh wow, very nice. Based on this. Great job. Well done. So much passion. So what kind of job you are? Yes.
Cationic treatments refers to the application of positively charged materials to negatively charged substances, most commonly in two areas, textile recycling and water purification. In textiles, involve treating material like cotton with cationic agents to improve the dye uptake and enable salt-free dyeing.
In this water treatment, it uses carbonate polymers and other chemical effluents to remove the suspended soil, oil and other negative charge pollution.
So that's not all pollution. Well done, children. Very nice. Very nice. Great.
Children, let us thank our sir and let us pray for his long life because he is doing so much service for the development of skill and knowledge of you.
Very
So
nice.
thank you
Thank you,
and
sir.
also pray for his long life.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.